Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Myres here. Are you ready to do another art project? Today we're going to make a moonlit night with a silhouette of a tree and two owls. And what you'll need are your watercolors, watercolor brush, maybe two sizes if you have them, a container of water, and I put newspapers on top of my table to protect the table. You might want to do that as well. You'll need black and a white crayon, and that's about it. While you're getting your materials, I'm going to angle the camera so that you can see what I'm doing on my page. Okay, let's start out by making the tree, and we're going to use black because this is a night scene and it's a silhouette of the tree. And we're not seeing all of the tree, just part of it. So go on to your right side of the page and starting at the top, not the very top, come down about an inch. Start to make the part of the tree trunk. And after you pass the halfway point on the paper, come out and make a branch, pointy, and then come to the point, and you're going to make it really narrow here, very narrow, and then make it a little bit wider as you come back to the tree trunk, and then continue on down. Okay, then add another little branch. Here we go. And now you want to color that in. Make sure it's all darkened. And this is going to be kind of a crayon resist, so you want to make sure that you cover all those white spots. Okay. Continue. I'm seeing some white spots on mine. I'm going to make sure those are all darkened. Press hard. My little branch sticking out. Okay. As soon as you've done that, we're going to add two owls on here, an adult owl and a baby owl. And they're not facing us, they're facing the moon, which is in the opposite direction. So I'm going to start out with an upside down U shape, like this. And then I'm going to add another one up on top, like this. Two little ears at the top. And again, color that in. Mother owl. Okay. She's sitting there on the tree and she's going to be looking out at the moon. Okay, and then a smaller baby next to her. Again, upside down U. Another one on top, little one. Color in. Kind of go oval at the bottom instead of straight down. Color in. Okay, and two little ears on either side. They're both looking at the moon. Okay, now you're not going to be able to see me draw my moon because I am using white. But what I want you to do is up here, close to the owls, make as nice a round circle as you possibly can, about the size of a little tangerine orange. So if you have a tangerine at home, you can look at the size of it. Another thing you might do is to put your hands like this and close them in so that you can see that kind of size of circle. I'm going to do one right here. And then it's important that you really color that in, even if it's hard to see that white. Just go systematically, start from either side to side, go all the way along that white. If it's hard for you to see that white, you can also use a very light pencil shape when you first make the circle, and then go ahead and color it in. I don't want my pencil line to show, so I'm just using a crayon, but it's up to you. If it's easier for you to use a little bit of a pencil line, go right ahead. Okay, I'm trying really hard to make sure it's all colored in. Since I can't see that white, I'm just going over it again and again so that I make sure it's all filled in. The reason we want to do that is because when we put circles around, concentric circles around this moon, if some of the paint gets on here, it will resist, so it'll still stay white. Okay, now we are going to make circles around this moon in different shades of blues and purples. So use your tray to put some water down up here in the tray part. Dip your brush in the first shade of blue, and I'm going to make the first one kind of light, so I'm making it very watery. And now I'm going to go around my moon. It's fine if you go on top of the owls because, again, they will resist. Okay, there's my first blue. Now I'm going to dip it, make it a little bit darker. My second circle, a little bit darker. All the way around. And try and keep that shape going. And again, it's fine if you go on the owls and on your tree because it will resist your paint. Okay, and then I'm going to try a little bit of purple. Again, I'm going to go with light first, putting a lot of water on this one. All the way around. And I'm going to go darker. Keep going until you've got no more space that's white on your paper, except for the moon, of course. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for a little magenta as well. These are all colors that look beautiful together. And keep that circle shape going. Keep it going. Then I'm going to go back to my blues. Making it a little darker though. Keep on going. I'm going to go light again. A little bit lighter. Even lighter. Remember, just add water when you want that light shade to come on. Okay, I'm going to try a really light magenta. that covered. Then I'm going to end with a blue. All right. Okay, and there you are. When it's all dry, it's up to you whether you want to add some snow on this scene. If you'd like to, you can, after it's totally dry, you can use your white crayon to add a little snowflakes along here, and maybe a little bit of snow on the tree branches on top of the little owl's heads. Or you can also use a very small paintbrush and use paint. If you have some white paint at home, you can also dot this to make it snowy, or you can leave it like it is. I think it turned out pretty nice. I hope yours did too. Thanks for being with me today. See you guys another time. Bye-bye.